Rain outlines your fate.
There are so many local specialties in Seattle. I need to buy more.
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you all right?
Thank Thanks for the concern, Kaveh. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Do you have any tips for dealing with that?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured. I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Oh, okay. You do your best too.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 ley line disruptors buried in the area around Aru Village. These devices can imitate the effects of ley line disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties.
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted with this place. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for Champion. We must be careful of him.
A favorite to win? Who is it?
Shh! Not so loud. I mean that boy, Tainari. He took first place in the previous round. And if he does so again this time, we may as well declare this competition over. That boy knows a great deal. Perhaps he might yet follow the trail of some desert creature to the devices.
That's true. It does look like his odds of winning are pretty high.
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun? As his senior, it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable arrangement from happening.
I'll get going as well. See you later.
How are you feeling? I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Sorry, that's what the rules say. While this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
I knew it'd be harder than I had expected. So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilou.
You're welcome. Please take care of yourself.
Well, there goes everybody. So, who should we visit this time? Let Paimon think. Oh, right! Didn't Faruzan say that Tainari... Are you okay?
It's so hot.
Oh, so you passed out because of the heat. Are you not used to getting around in the desert?
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, my ancestors, the Valuk Ashuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
This isn't the time for a history lesson.
Humans. Such fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme changes in the environment. Here, take this. Let him drink it.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water. Paimon really doesn't get that guy. What's he up to? Anyway, let's focus on helping Tighnari.
I'm feeling a little better now.
Oh, it wasn't just the two.
Found you at last.
Cyno, you're here too.
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself beyond what is reasonable. It appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to Aru Village and—
Really? So you're back?
Yes. I do have my results in the first round to serve as a buffer, so even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later. Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
A wise decision. Let's get you back to our—
It's fine. I can make—
Oh, stop trying to be so polite. Come on.
Take it easy.
How are you feeling now, Tighnari? Do you want to rest some more?
There's some shade here, so we can stop.
all right.
Oh, Cyno and Tighnari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you. Oh, hey, Layla! Yeah, the sun was too strong, so I decided to take cover here for a while. What about you? Are you all done already?
Unfortunately not. I'm not quite as capable as I thought. I intend to withdraw from this round. Cyno and the Traveler are escorting me back to Aru Village.
Withdraw?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Alhaitham did say that the act of leaving the—
Didn't I ask you if you were all right before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then...
Well, I had to try, didn't I? So I tried, and it didn't work out. And now I'm backing out while I can't. When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be By the way, you're Layla, aren't you? You don't look very well yourself. Will you be all right?
I did feel a little faint when I first entered the desert, but I feel a lot better after resting here for a while.
Be careful not to push yourself too hard.
Don't worry. I'm just...
Feeling the pressure?
You can tell?
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces when I interrogate them.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure whether I have what it... Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me. And to be honest, those rumors don't really mean anything. Now I don't know how to deal with all the expectations. Even the people who usually criticize me voted for me this time.
So their expectations are put...
Yes. Actually, I heard that you...
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any... Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself. Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is... As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let... I think you can also try to find a clearly
I understand.
I'm absolutely parched after...
I've still got some water.
No, I'll be all right. We aren't far from Aru Village, so I can go the rest of the way myself.
Yes. All right then. Your spirit will live on through me.
Hey, don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Sino. Everyone,
I'll continue searching for the lick.
Are you feeling better now, Layla?
Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tighnari. It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the academia, and every day here has been so precious. But of course, there have been some all sorts of complex astrological models, countless quizzes, and essays that took all my brain power to barely finish. Each of those things are like huge boulders barreling at me, forcing me to continue running forward. When I was chosen as my Darshan's representative, it felt like another boulder was added to the ones already rolling behind me. Every time, yeah, I think that's what Tighnari was trying to tell me. You're our good friends, which is why you didn't stop him from dropping out of this round.
That's right! No need...
That said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more Anyway, I won't take up any more...
True. We should go look for the others.
You could go see how Madame Farozan's doing.
Okay, let's go look for... Looks like someone's taking it easy.
You should be thrilled that I have nothing to do. Otherwise, that means someone's in for a very, very bad day.
But if you don't get any points this round, you won't have a shot at winning.
It's not like I care about winning or clout. Really, the real prize for me is watching all these people fight over something so useless. Oh, you reminded me of something. There shouldn't be any more incidents after this round. If you'll excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
Take it easy.
Have you made any progress?
Ah, you're just in time. I'm about to start digging right here.
Oh, you found the ley line
Such a simple problem could not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was acting abnormally. So I followed it all the way here. Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared. Something unusual must be happening around this area.
You're a true expert, Madame Faruzan. You knew what to do right away.
Well, I do happen to have more experience than most. But that aside, has anyone completed this challenge yet?
Nope, not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What about... Oh?
He's not used to being out and about in the...
Huh. I didn't think he would have such a weakness. I suppose he could use a bit more... What about the others? Is that Ratawahist girl still a...
Tighnari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Sino just started his search for the disruptors, and as for Hat Guy, well, who knows what he's thinking.
And what about Kaveh? Has he found a ley line to...
Paimon doesn't think so, or our locators would have already...
Strange. What's he lollygagging for? With his skills, well, I'm afraid the most thrilling moments are already done here. You should probably go find
Take it easy.
Come on, stop following me! I already gave you all the food I had on me. You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult. And I still need to find what I... Merak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Kaveh, there you are! Faruzan told us to come see how you're doing. Let it...
Just thinking about it makes me upset. Not long after I entered... I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds. And now the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling around the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply. Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal thingy...
That's right. This is my toolbox, Merak.
Your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy.
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to have a portable
Well, this definitely doesn't look like an ordinary toolbox.
It's a long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb. It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Ksharawar has many different Our current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over all the mora on my person to purchase it. Some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that, it can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most importantly, it can't talk, so it can't give me any attitude. Oh, yes. Thanks for... I hope this season of my life ends soon. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazarzaray burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Now that I think about it, it's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the...
Yes, but I can't just leave them. Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore it. Paimon's always felt like he's the type who easily gets him... Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of. Whoa! Someone's done already! Right? Wonder...
I see.
Verification complete. Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Sino.
Ooh, so Sino was the quickest!
I am from Spontamon, after all. We know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disrupt...
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option. The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow. With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose... That's a line from King of Invocations, one of my favorite works. And it sums up my...
It might be a good thing that Tighnari isn't here, or else he'd give Sino a good smack right about now.
Oh, wow. It's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water. It'll only get harder from here on out.
Something similar happened in King of Invocations. What a classic.
Any thoughts on that, Alhaitham?
I have no thoughts regarding King of Invocation.
Milu obviously wasn't asking about that.
Deserts are much more dangerous at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
I wonder who the next person to find a disruptor will be.
Wait, only 3 people are left? Tighnari forfeited, and Sino's already
He also forfeited not long ago.
Ugh, Paimon, but like Alhaitham said, this round's
Hello again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you well, in that case, let's take a short breather here. The desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it. Has anyone finished?
Sino's already shut one down.
I circled the whole area, but I did have the chance to think some more about that. Well, my fellow Ratawahist members must have all put my name forward for different reasons. And maybe a lot lot of them only picked me because they wanted to watch me make a fool of myself. But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me. And I want to live up to their expectations.
Huh? But doesn't thinking like...
Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. But now I've thought that may not sound like a huge difference.
Well, that's great!
Also, now that I've relaxed, I think I'll just... But the competition isn't over yet. Oh, Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she?
Wait, you're...
Good to see you too. Ooh, it's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while. Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her finish this. What are we supposed to be doing here again? Let me see. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long. Come with me, you two. Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits. If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena. Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think.
Take it easy.
This should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should...
Nice work!
Again, I didn't do any of the real... She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll... Will you be staying here for a while? Or...
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa, it looks like...
Perhaps they're about to find the last disruptor. Also...
Huh? What?
Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a magic cure. Sometimes, but the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he still seems that I don't know exactly how to describe it. Still, who knows? He must be more experienced than me. But back to the topic of wrapping up.
Oh, true. Okay then, guess we'll be going now. Look. Kaveh and Faruzan were super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find the disruptor. But between the two of them, who's going to get there first? Let's head over quick.
It should be around...
Finally found it.
Kaveh? Are you?
Oh, Madame Faruzan. And here I thought you would have finished this round by...
Faruzan! Kaveh! Oh, looks like Layla's
already done.
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time. How are the other
Tighnari and Hat Guy forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You, huh? That's weird.
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I fell down pretty deep and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock.
That's actually really impressive.
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short time. Huh. That's pretty amazing, Madame Faruzan.
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. And then I blacked out. Probably from the... When I woke up, it was already night. I used the...
A most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right? It sounds like you were in an incredibly dangerous situation. You said you were familiar with the desert. But the way you handle problems... It does feel rather at odds with your title as a genius.
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do with me being a genius. It was my decision. The way I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't have been comfortable not doing it either. My conscience would have...
Youths these days. Each stranger... But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final leyline disruptor is, let's dig it up then. Well, this is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this... What is it, youngster?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round... There shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in danger. As for the points, I guess we can draw lots again later. I can't...
All right. In that case, let's all head back to Aru Village. Paimon thinks you'll both need some water and rest.
Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farazan? Huh? Where's Madame Farazan?
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived...
You get caught up in something so easily. Like
I'm not caught up in anything! Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having...
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
Oh, here we go again.
I got it! Did you see that? I won!
Congratulations!
Looks like Kaveh's luck's taking a turn for the better.
Finally! After all this time!
It looks like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the desert. This round's points are yours.
And with that, our second round is done. Sino, Layla, and Kaveh. As for the current standings, let me see. Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tighnari, Faruzan, Kaveh, and Hat Guy. The next round will be the final one. Please rest. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free to drop by if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next round.
The night is cold. Stars shine for Guba. Get them! Hey,
Witness the power of Guwa. Know my sword.
Not now. Don't be scared.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Out the frying pan, into the fire. Ha! Eat this!
Bring it on! Can't fool me!
My guiding stars. Stars.
Witness the power of Guwa. Huh?
Guba, get them! Hey, yeah!
Truth hurts! Confess!
The night is cold. Cold. My
Rain Cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
nice and spicy. Eat this!
Fracture! Confess!
on your mind this entire time?
Traveler, Paimon. I finally found you.
Finally?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's academe? When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business, but no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks,
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes, and
sounds like a rich person, all right. The Eremites have been struck. In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in. Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Corps of 30?
if Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Well, thanks a million.
Not at all.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremite's reputation is gonna get even worse. But this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving.
Should you require our aid,
Paimon's noticed that something's bugging you. Ugh. Wait. Hey, isn't that the Matra we...
Hello, both. It's been a... Someone's planning the growing popularity.
Well, since...
To tell you the truth, are only assuming he remains.
So,
I would assume. Don't you worry. All of that said, the sooner we answer.
fair point. Guess we should...
None, I'm afraid. I've heard that I'll hate.
Good idea! Okay, we'll head back to the extra... Hey, Niru?
Hatham?
We're trying to track...
Oh, I see. He's always the first to leave after the competition ends.
Huh. Yeah,
Let me think. To him, being a commentator is just extra work he was roped into.
ooh, Paimon remembers that his house...
Take it easy.
Let's try knocking. No answer? Maybe no one's home. Hello?
Oh, it's you two?
Oh, Kaveh!
Come on in. I'll get the door for you.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Alhaitham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living.
You're pretty conscientious about this. So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him?
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him? Most people have bet.
Fair enough. So,
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house. I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant. I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. But him, being him... Ah, you wouldn't... You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now? And he didn't stop. I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
Yeah, that does sound like something.
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. Anyway, the disdain is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now. He'll have to get used to doing his own cleaning and see those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already, it certainly will be after today.
Wait, you're moving out already? But the competition is...
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of... I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. It'll take me 3 days tops to move out of here for good. I now know what I have to do to achieve this goal. No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant. You'll see.
Well, we'll be rooting for you.
In what?
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in an...
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality.
Oh, we didn't say that. But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Farozan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help them.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty. Well, when you put it like that, yes, why indeed? It's a good question. I guess it's just in my nature. Plus, if I just did nothing, then there'd be no escaping the blame if something bad came of it later down the line.
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting. Not to mention that by helping out, you put yourself at risk. Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example.
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. Sachin. I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I should take a look, but I didn't. Give me a moment. This is the one. With taking liberties? He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases. And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the... He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine.
Cool! If you say so. That was... to sum up, he even said...
What? Are you... All of Sachin's wealth, that's... more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts. Then I could build another Palace of Alcazar's Array. Except this time... Oh, then there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course.
Hey, stop it! Huh? Wait a moment. Did Alhaitham write Sachin? Some of this stuff...
Let me see.
Wow.
We worked together on a...
Oh, it...